Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. And today, with the launch of the Call of the Arbiter animated series on YouTube, and you can, by the way, find it over here in game by clicking on your Call of the Arbiter button. For me, the premiere is going live in 4 minutes from now. By the time you see this video, it should be live. This new champion, legendary champion, Artak, we're going to look through his kit and talk about where he's going to be completely overpowered and change your account for you in a few minutes here. You can get this legendary for free simply by logging into the game for 7 days. Just 7 days, log in 7 times, and you'll get him for free. That is going to be active starting today, the 18th of May, and it's going to last until the 23rd of July. So I think because it ends on the 23rd of July and you need to go for 7 days, you'd have to be logging in for 7 days before that. So what's that? Like I don't know, something. So doing maths, even easy maths while you're recording is always a bad idea because you'll always get it wrong and look stupid. So don't even try because you'll only look slightly stupid then. And that's better, I think. Right. Anyway, so let's check this out. We will, by the way, have a giveaway happening through this video. Let me tell you about that actually first. So what you got to do is go in. You're going to need to watch the first episode of the Call of the Arbiter, which will be linked down below, right? You watch that first episode. In the comment section, you can leave 2 comments. You can leave 1 comment discussing this guy. You can leave a second comment doing this giveaway, whatever you want to do. But leave a comment in 5 words, exactly 5 words only. Describe episode 1 of Call of the Arbiter, and I will pick my 5 favorite people. I will reply to those comments saying you're a winner, and then you can reply to me with like maybe your Discord name, and you can send me your UM code over Discord, and I'll pass it on to Plarium. So your UM code, in case you don't know, is this thing right here. Basically, Plarium uses it to send giveaways to your account, right? So you'll send me your UM code, I will send it into Plarium if you are picked as a winner, and we'll sort it out through the comments. So pay attention to your comments if you enter the giveaway. Every time I do these giveaways, there's always one person that forgets, and they come back like a week, maybe 2 weeks later, like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about this giveaway. Even it doesn't matter if it's a terrible giveaway, if it's a really good one, they'll miss it. What is up for grabs here? There are going to be, how many winners actually? I'm not sure how many winners there's going to be. Not 100% sure, but what's up for grabs though? 200 energy, a rank 5 chicken, 50 multi-battles, and a 3-day XP boost. So that's what you will get. So yeah, make sure to do that. Very simple. Describe that first episode in 5 words. Okay, let's go then. Artak coming in. I believe he's going to be one of the characters in Call of the Arbiter. Most of us thought it was going to be the dwarf that we spotted in the trailer. It seems like that's not going to be the case, though. I would stay tuned for that dwarf we saw in the trailer showing up in the show and maybe showing up in-game soon as well, would be my guess. But it is literally just a guess. But according to Plarium, Artak is literally burning with rage, as HP burn is what his kit is all about. He has AoE attacks with HP burn, meaning he might be useful for PvE content such as Hydra, Doom Tower, Iron Twins, Sand Devil, and hard mode Ice Golem's Peak and Dragon's Lair. His skill set also includes the vital heal and restoration of destroyed HP, which will help keep this champion alive for longer. His A2 is something worth checking, as it has the instant HP burn activation prior to the attack and a chance of placing decreased attack upon hitting. Moreover, his unique passive, while destroying his HP whenever HP burn is active, will give him pretty cool stat bonuses, including damage, critical damage, defense speed, and resistance. He will appear in the game after the first episode of Raid Call the Arbiter is live. Get this champion by logging in for 7 days from May 18th all the way up to July 23rd. And also, you won't be able to summon him from shards while the loyalty program is active. And what that says to me is that this champion will probably be then appearing in shards, much like Deliana and all of that, after this loyalty program ends. But that's obviously up to Plarium to decide whether they do or not. But yeah, okay, first of all, let me zoom this out a bit so we can check out his passive. What's going on here? Burning Blood. This is a HP-based champion as well, so we're assuming all of his damage is going to scale off of his HP. Great thing here, you build him to be tanky, to take lots of damage with really high HP, and it just makes him hit harder. The passive, that is very unique. Whenever a HP burn debuff is activated, destroy this champion's max HP by 5%, stacks up to 50%. Now that is just bad, but This makes it good. Increases this champion's damage, critical damage, and defense by 1% for every 1% of their destroyed max HP, and also increases their speed and resistance by 2 for every 1% of their destroyed max HP. So whenever he is at his maximum destroyed HP of 50%, and bearing in mind, you do have in the Hydra, you have heads that are destroying your max HP as well. So that's got, like, the Head of Decay already destroys your max HP. So he's going to already be activating this stat bonus in your passive. The Sand Devil destroys HP, max HP. So he's going to be activating this passive. But the maximum it can stack up to, I believe, actually, I guess his HP could be destroyed even further. I think this is probably the max is 50%. At 50% destroyed max HP, he's going to have 50% more crit damage, 50% more defense. And this is a new one. We actually have no other champion in the game, as far as I'm aware, that does this. His damage, this is a stat we've never seen, really. It makes sense, but we've never seen it before. 50% more damage. That's an interesting one. That is a very interesting one. I guess because he's a HP-based champion, we would use it with a defense damage dealer or an attack damage dealer. We'd see their attack or defense scaled up. I guess they don't want to increase his HP. It would be kind of weird if it's being destroyed and he's getting more. So I guess that's why. But interesting. And at 50%, he would get 100 bonus speed. That's insane. And 100 bonus resistance is very useful too. That is pretty nutty. So it might well be worth stacking him with extra HP burn activators like Walking Tombdrang or Sissia, Theodore, Ninja. Is it the first ever, I think, wasn't he? The login champion? That's from a long time ago now, of course. But yeah, let's check out his skills. Let's go backwards because that's the order he's going to use the skills in. So Purifier first. 4-turn books to a 3-turn cooldown. Let me zoom in a little bit so it's a bit easier for you to read. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit as a 75 bucking to 100% chance of placing HP burn debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Restores this champion's destroyed max HP by 10% for each HP burn debuff placed by this skill. Heals him by 5% max HP for each HP burn debuff attempt blocked or resisted by the enemy team. So it's going to be fairly unusual for HP burn to be blocked or resisted. That's not very common at all, really. But healing him up actually quite a bit. So let's say, for example, against Hydra, where I think this guy's going to be overpowered as hell and massively improve your teams. He's going to hit 4 heads and he's going to restore 40% of his destroyed max HP when he does this A3. So he's really going to, it's sort of going to cancel out this passive in a big way. So that's pretty interesting. And look, it's an AoE burn on a 3-turn cooldown. It's very, very strong. He can weak hit, force affinity, and miss, but for the most part, that's really good. Dogs of War, his A2, 4-turn books to a 3-turn cooldown, AoE attack again. Before attacking, instantly activate any HP burn debuffs on each enemy. So if there's 4 enemies, like in Hydra, in Doom Tower waves and Dungeon waves, there will often be 5. Ice Golem boss, there's 3. But let's say 4 typically. He's typically going to get 20% of his max HP destroyed. So he's going to do 20% more damage, have 20% more crit damage, and have 20% bonus defense after he does his A2. He's also going to get 40 speed and 40 resistance. 40 speed is a ton, pretty much straight after his A2 in most sort of content, and you can scale that up or down slightly depending on how many enemies you fight, but I'd say that's pretty typical, and that's very strong. Then this move here, so he instantly activates the burns, then he hits with these bonus stats, so it probably hits really hard, and then has a 100% chance when booked, 75 if not booked, of placing decreased attack on all enemies for 2 turns. This is just phenomenal for Hydra, actually phenomenal for, not phenomenal, but quite good for Ice Golem hard, right? You put decreased attack on that boss, you half the damage he's going to do to you. That can help you survive those retaliation hits from Ice Golem hard, which does hit very, very hard. But brilliant against Hydra, really going to reduce the damage. Activating those burns is going to do so much damage to just dungeon waves, Doom Tower waves especially. The Hydra boss, the Ice Golem boss is going to do tons of damage too. Very exciting. Then Chaos Razor, his A1, attacks all enemies. So every single turn, he's doing an AoE attack. Super good. Has a 35 booking to a 45% chance to extend the duration of any HP burn debuffs on each target by 1 turn. Again, a very powerful combo here. Now, I will say he's probably going to need quite a bit of speed. He does get a chunk from his passive though. But bear in mind, right? You put out burns for 2 turns. You activate the burns. Now it's down to 1 turn. You got to get back to your A1 and extend those back up to 2 turns before they take a turn. Because like if they take a turn, if the enemy gets 1 turn before you get all 3 of your moves out, most of the time, they're going to have no burns left. So you're going to need maybe another HP burner. He's going to combo very well with someone like Sisia. Obviously, you can use masteries here to help as well. You could take Master Hexer, 30% chance to extend a burn when he places it. That's going to help as well. So stuff like that is going to help. Or certainly, I think probably the best set for him, I'll tell you right now, that probably the best set is going to be Relentless, taking as many turns as is possible. So let me think, who do I have in a Relentless set? Ugo, but a completely different champion, but 18% chance of an extra turn, right? So every time he's doing that, just let him go. I think that's going to be the way to build him, because he's going to be so tanky with his HP right here. He's going to be able to take the hits. He's going to be super tanky with his passive as well. Just let him rip through turns as quickly as possible and just slam out those AoE attacks. What do I think of this champion? I think he's going to be absolutely insanely good. He's going to be so good. So for a newer player, will he help you at campaign? Yes, absolutely. In the dungeons, he's going to be pretty beast mode for all of these dungeons, honestly. Iron Twins, he's going to bring you burn and decrease attack is quite nifty, and potentially even extending that burn, pretty good. He's going to be beast mode for Minotaur with all these AoE attacks. He's going to be incredible for Ice Golem, even Ice Golem hard. He's going to be really good for Dragon, even Dragon hard with the burns. He's going to be good against the waves and good against the boss with the decreased attack and the burns. Spider, he's actually brilliant as well. Burning and exploding those burns is really good for Spider too. Fire Knight is definitely his weakest dungeon. Fight fire with fire, not so good. So that's his weakest dungeon for sure. Sand Devil, they said he's good there for Sand Devil. He might be okay actually for Sand Devil. I'm not sure. We'll have to test it out. I do use Ninja for Sand Devil. I don't think he's quite as good there as Ninja would be, but we'll see. Arena, I think, is a bit of a weakness. He's not really an arena champion, though. If you're early or mid game, he's so much AoE damage. He's going to be a monster. Faction Wars, he's going to be MVP. He's probably pretty decent for Demon Lord, and he's going to be absolutely insanely good for Hydra. Like top tier for Hydra, super strong. And then I think he's going to be top tier for Doom Tower waves, Doom Tower bosses, just everywhere. This champion, on first impression, looks to be completely nuts. And you can get him for free. So that's a pretty big deal. We'll see when we test him. Maybe he doesn't actually hit that hard. I don't know. Maybe his base stats are terrible. But if this champion is even anywhere near as good as he looks on paper, I think he's going to be absolutely insane and a huge bonus to anyone new that's starting the game, right? Even combos well. The previous login champion was Rhonda. I think he's a really good... a really good side grade to her in a lot of ways. Rhonda is a brilliant login champion. Very single target focused, really good in the 1v1. She does have AoE, but it's on a 4-turn cooldown. It's not really her strength, but man, a 1v1 beast, Artak, he's going to be an AoE beast. So that's going to be a pretty big deal. And he's even pretty good unbooked. So while you're waiting to get those legendary books when you start out, he's still going to be strong. And then you book him up for sure, I think, and he's going to be super crazy good. So there you go, Artak. Let me know what you think. Again, a reminder, guys, there is the giveaway. If you want to take part, go watch that first episode. Oh, here we go. Of the Call of the Arbiter. Watch this first episode. It should be live when you're watching this video. It will be live already. Watch it and then let me know. Again, leave a comment. Rules are super simple. And this is going to be a recurring thing every week. Right, we've got a new episode of this animated series every single week. There's going to be 10 episodes total. Every week we're going to have giveaways like this. I don't know if the rules are going to be the same in follow-up weeks, but this is the first week of many. And yeah, comment on this video after watching episode 1 and describe the episode in 5 words only. 5 words. I will pick the best one. And yeah, I'll give rewards. Oh, it's the 5 commenters. So the 5 commenters who have got the best description, according to me, will get those rewards. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of Artak. Let me know what you thought of, with spoiler free, let me know what you thought of the first episode of Call of the Arbiter. And yeah, enter that giveaway too. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.